Alright, today is the day that we wrap up the first round of the winner's bracket. And tonight we will have 5, not 4, but 5 fights. First off, we have Terminal Velocity facing Black Knight. Then 7095 will be facing Forge Spin. Smash Gold SE will be facing Nobody Knows to see who faces what would be the eventual champion of the actual first BBEANS competition, Flaming Wither. Then Spike faces PieLauncherTheSecond. And finally, HP Spin Tek faces Flippy Doodle. Let's get our first fight underway. Black Knight, Terminal Velocity, roll the tail of the tape. Three, 2, 1, activate. Alright, Terminal Velocity, rather slow here. Let's see if Black Knight can take advantage. Black Knight spinning up, but Terminal Velocity also free spin up, the boss collide. Nearly a flip there. Alright, now Black Knight. Well, an attack, and off. Tis merely a flesh loom, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, well, better have a go. Black Knight still spinning furiously. Terminal Velocity even more furiously. And gone. Let's see. Boom. Spinning cannot save you, Black Knight. Tis merely a flesh loom. I don't think so. Take a look at this right here. Bam. And gone. Alright. So, Terminal Velocity is moving on to the round of 24. And Black Knight is moving on to the loser's bracket. Now, in the round of 24, Terminal Velocity will be facing the winner of our next fight, which is 7095 versus Forge Spin. Roll the tail of the tape. Three, 2, 1, activate. Alright, 7095 coming out. That is spinning. Forge spinning as well. Delivering some nice hits inside of 7095. Now, that should be causing some damage here. And off comes the disc. And a wheel off of Forge Spin. This turned into a pushing match, but Forge Spin still has its spin. This is officially Forge Spin fight to lose at this moment. Just shoving, 7095 round. This fight is more dull than, well, I don't know what, a Japanese jet coaster? Look it up. You'll go to sleep. Well, Forge Spin, not doing much spinning. Well, it's doing about as much spinning as there is in, what's it called? Oh yeah, Limbo. So, what are you going to do? Just being pinned here is not gaining enough points to pull off a win by points should this go to there. There's still a minute 35 left. Just to break the fourth wall a bit here, a cut's coming up because this fight got so boring in editing. The wall of rock. Okay, well that's something interesting happening. Choose this cube spin, I guess? So the fight got so boring. Look at this. First comes the wheel off of Forge Spin, then bam! off the disc of 7095. Well, 7095 pushing it away at the last second to kick down, and done. Well, that was sort of a dull fight. It started off very well with that initial flurry of hits by Forge Spin and 7095 up until the point when both bots essentially disabled each other's weaponry. After that, there was a whole minute of the fight that I had to edit out. A whole minute. Anyway, 7095 will be moving on to the round of 24 where it faces terminal velocity. And Forge Spin is going to be heading to the losers bracket where we will be seeing them next episode. Next up, we have Smash Gold SE versus Nobody Knows. Roll the tail of the tape! Three, two, one, activate. So, Nobody Knows coming out. Sliding with the wall. Down from the axe. And again, off. Whoa, let's see that again. Down comes the axe. Off comes the axe. What are you gonna do now? Well, there's really nothing they can do except get their butt handed to. Nobody Knows like a playground bully here, beating up on the weak. This is over. Well, that was less of a fight and more of a massacre. Smash Gold SE isn't the one doing the smashing, it was the one being smashed. And Nobody Knows dished out the punishment. They will be moving on to the round of 24 to face the champion of the actual competition, Flaming Wither. This should be a bit of an interesting fight because both have similar weaponry and similar designs. So, it's basically a case of who will give who the most damage. But that's for another episode, and not even next episode. But we will be seeing Smash Gold SC next episode, as they are headed to the losers bracket. Next up, we have Spike and PieLauncherTheSecond, which is generally considered the spinner from the west of this competition. So, let's see what this is all about. It's a battle of the SFTWs in our next match. Roll the tail of the tape. Three, two, one, activate.
Let's begin.
So, Spike, not really quick, but quicker than PieLauncherTheSecond, which immediately strikes. And again, now, you can hear the armor noise coming. I don't think either of these robots use PS3. Now, Spike shoving it around, but it's looking like a mechanical pancake right now. Now, what are you going to do? Stop there? That's a visible strategy, but it can only keep that deadly axe away for so long. That AF, axe ability, backward. Now, they're away, and PieLauncher back on the attack. Definitely consistently swinging. That axe is rather persistent and looking quite impressive, but that's because Spike isn't really much of an opponent to face. PieLauncher on the cusp of victory, and they have it, I think. Yeah, they've done it. That was a great fight. Spike is through to the losers bracket. PieLauncherTheSecond really brought the pain here. That mace looked formidable in that fight, even though by standards of the day, it wasn't even that great of a weapon. And still isn't. A single mace won't do the job typically, but it just looked really good here. They are through to the next round, the round of 24, where they will face the winner of our next fight, HP Spin Tek versus Flippy Doodle. Roll the tail of the tape for the final time in this round of the winner's bracket. Three, two, one, action. Alright, HP Spin Tek spinning up. Flippy Doodle underneath. And losing a flipper. And another flipper. Now they're in trouble. And gone. That was fast. Alright, that does it for this episode. Next episode, we will have the first fight in the losers bracket, which means we will be eliminating our first 5 robots this next episode. In this next episode, we will have Tweaker Beater versus Surprise, Wedge Tracker versus Wolverine, Event Horizon 2 versus Sad Rabbit, Black Knight versus Forge Spin, and finally, Spike versus Flippy Doodle.